do at this time, Monday through Friday. Pretty much having fun with you guys. Doing stuff in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the movie game, little games. Glad to have you guys here on a Taco Tuesday. Tuesday means two things. One, you can enjoy a delicious taco. Not that you can't enjoy a delicious taco any day of the week at any time. However, we celebrate the greatness of the invention of the taco on Taco Tuesdays. And how do we do that? By helping you out with your counts. We do mini Ross reviews on this. You don't have to do anything for it. There is a pecking order, patrons, people that donate, that kind of stuff. But anybody can get one. Any help you need with your counts. We don't go full depth. That you do have to pay for. But if you have a few things you need some help with, questions, then this is what we're here for. We're here to talk, have a discussion. You know what I'm saying? So it's a Taco Tuesday. So besides that, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, do all that stuff. Also, give your greetings. Say hi to me. Say hi to all the other skiers. And I will shout you out and say hi. And then thank you for being here. Could be watching anything else or hanging out with us. So we're going to do this stream today. We also have the start of the new Galactic Empire. Not really. We just have Disguised Clone Trooper coming in. So yeah, we'll be going for him today. What I do, kind of my life, you know, letting you guys live vicariously through me. So there we go. Let me get this up and running. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Scribbles, what do you got going on? Do you have a new video, Scribbles? Let me go see. He does. Talking about Boba Fett and Fennec. Well, I'm glad he's getting on the bandwagon. Curtis said he's been on the bandwagon. He's been on the wagon. He just hired the band. Hello, no jiggity. Leon. Good to see you. Evo, our good friendly Canadian up there in Canada there, eh? Coming in with a good greeting there. He says, hello from not San Diego there, eh? That's true. It's Happy Taco Tuesday and Skull as always. That's a good Canadian greeting there. He says, I hope everyone's having a good double drops. Yes, indeed. We're going to be doing some of that here today there as well. Good to see you there. Saul says, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. They call him Saul. Battlefry says, as the Jedi say, love that. Hope you are having a wonderful day so far. We are having an awesome day. Good to see you, Battlefries, over on the YouTubes. We've got the lovely Hit Me, Kimmy, one more time. Kimmy, baby, says, good afternoon, Skewers and Ranger, and happy Taco Tuesday, everyone. Happy Taco Tuesday. Good to see you there, Kimmy. Michael, row your boat, hallelujah, comes in and says, love it. Good to see you, Michael. Let me get and if somebody wants to donate for my taco fund today, then I will create that. You guys always ask and I always forget. See me do shoeies or margaritas. I don't give a fuck. Let's see. Help feed tacos to yes. I may be silly, but I'm also not funny. Hey, Phil Reagan. Ooh, Phil Reagan. Ooh, delicious. Hello, my friend. Oh, good to see you. With Prime. Oh, you naughty boy. What do you mean, Armored? It's Phil Reagan. That guy's cleaner than about as the cleanest thing you could think of.
No, I have not.
Really? Thanks for letting Phil Reagan in. He's only been here 21 months. Glad you're here we're glad you're here to tell us these things, Professor. Chewie, take the armor and plug her into the back. All right, I got that pinned good, and then let me copy this for the YouTubers. So they can feel part of everything, feel part of the home. YouTube is where the lurkers are mainly at, and I love that. Yakter, not Doctor, Yakter. Did you see the new GTA 6 trailer? I have not seen that yet. Lots of okay, I'm just gonna say peach. Lots of peaches in the trailer. Yes, the actor. I will go with I'm gonna go with peaches. Thank you. Nice Georgia peaches. Is that what you're trying to say, the actor? I do declare. Interceptor 33. What's up, buddy? Says, hey Ranger. Good morning, sir. Did you see my Wolverine sculpture? Where is it? Did you send it to me? Where did you tag me? How am I supposed to know these things? I'm in 900 discords. You gotta tag me directly, eh? All right, let me see if it's in the general. Let me look. Where is it? No, I do not see the picture. It did not come through. That's really strange. I don't know why that's happening. Discord sucks. Sucks. Really want to see that Wolverine. He's one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe. Damn it. Why don't you go fix it, Bob? No, Jiggity says, what is a good just starting out dark side team? I typically lead people either to Geonosians for the ships first, like if you're first starting, and then into Bounty Hunters and Imperial Troopers is usually what I usually tend people. Well, I see your messages, Interceptor, but the Wolverine image is not in the general there. Yeah, not there, bud. Nobody can see it. There's no image coming through on the Discord. I can send you a screenshot. Yeah. Lady Geek says, the lovely Lady Geek joining us, says, Darth Schmader and Moff Gideon plus 3 more Empire. That's not a bad choice. Yeah, but Imperial Troopers, something like that, or, Bounty Hunters, because you get into your Executor Fleet. Those are early game dark side teams that I typically lead people to. But as I always say, it's your game. If you really want Balin and the homies, then you go get Balin and the homies. How does episode track work if you have episode points in it and doesn't claim anything? I don't know. I don't know how that goes. I don't know, after like 7 days to just send it to you or something. Like, you talk about the bonus rewards, like you're maxed out. It's all good, Interceptor. There's something not uploading. It's not sending the picture, Interceptor. I don't know why it's doing that. Just check and see. If you can see it, but we can't, and I'm not seeing it in there, and no one else is, then something weird's going on with what you're doing. I want to see this, so we'll fix it up somehow. God damn it, we're gonna find out. Yeah, I believe it goes into your inbox. Any overflow usually goes in your inbox. Like if you do mods, you get overflow, it goes into your inbox, and stuff like that. So I would assume it's the same principle. But then again, I'm ginger and have brain damage, so what do I really know? Honestly, would you trust someone without a soul? I think not. Alex says, I don't want to cap. I'm at 96,000 points, but I have 25 episode points in every episode tracking. I think you should go spend some. Buy some stuff like, I had that problem before, so what I did in the store is I just bought some of this extra stuff, right? Like some of these and some of this, get this shit here, get that, get that kind of stuff going. You know what I'm saying? If you're short on these, maybe, if you need some micro tuners, always get these, just spend it down, and that way you can claim your other stuff, right? Now, if you already do that and you're in that position, well, then I can't help you. Oh, yes. Ben says, thanks for sandbagging. I don't know what you're talking about. You mean TW? Que pasta vato loco. I am muy loco en la cabeza. Thank you. Ben Vesna says, thanks for sandbagging. I assume he means TW. I don't know. Hey, Darthraki, what's going on? You're welcome, Ben. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Taco Tuesday. I don't know what to do either, Allie. That's a good... I don't know how you overcome... If you bought everything... Well, no, I appreciate his hoarding there, Evo. Oh, yeah. The store just flipped, right? Did I just miss that? Right? The store just flipped and he bought everything and he can't buy anything else. Ew. And he's bought everything. I'm not sure. How could we overcome this? If you bought everything, I think you're screwed. I mean, I don't know what else to do there, dude. Maybe get some shard currency when, you know, flip it. Yeah, maybe get some shard, character shard and stuff. Yeah. But yes, hello to Darth Raki. Hello to Ben. I did Evo. Oh, good. All right, we're figuring it out. We're working together. You know, this is what we do on a Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, everybody. Good to see you. If you need any help with your account, you're more than welcome to do that and stuff. Then pray, I guess. Sure. I mean, if that's your last resort. Again, if you guys have any questions, get those in. Feel free. So yeah, we did our GAC yesterday. We won. That was nice. We will do some double drops today. We have TW going on today. TW is TW. Do your battles, the same shit for the last 6 years, over and over and over again. TW is my least favorite thing. But we will be going for Disguise Clone Trooper today. There's also, don't forget the events going on in here, guys. We've got all this stuff going on. I really like that it had Duel of the Fates in here. We got the credit highest. I actually got 7.5 million. First time in a long time I got more than 5 million credits. I was shocked. But you have Secrets and Shadows, Duel of the Fates, you know, that kind of stuff. We'll do this when it comes out. We'll make the run. I'm not going to go immediately to 7 stars on that like I did for CX2. Mainly because I don't need them right away. So we'll have them ready for next week before the event. We'll have them relic and all that stuff. And so, yeah, we'll see if we... Listen, you guys know I will go for it, but I always roll 5s and 7s on the pulls. The game hates me. You know, it's the Illuminati. Whether we roll mods or we roll that, it doesn't matter. The game hates me. The game is being tremendously mean to me for 9.5, almost 10 years. Unbelievable meaniness. I don't like it. Horrible. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons coming in, taking a break from stealing all our Earth's resources and to turn into Energon to give the hearts and waves to all the skewers, because the skewers need it. So yeah, wherever you guys are, grab something to drink, grab whatever, you know, sit back, relax, enjoy, get your questions in, feel free to interact. Don't have a lot to show you in the game right now. One thing we are going to look at here in a little bit is we're going to pull up the old Desi Jingle Snarf account, and we're going to set her defense and not tell her what we set. I think that's going to be a little bit of fun. So that when she does her GAC tonight or tomorrow, no, we can't do that until tomorrow. So we'll do Desi Jingle Snarf, set the defense tomorrow. Yeah, because we're still in the setup. Yeah. Join phase, setup phase, then 3v. Okay. Evo, what's up? Says I'll get battered to 7 stars tomorrow, and then the only characters I won't have stars will be New Record and Crosshair and DCT, I suppose, but it could be stars. Well, you know. You're getting there, Evo. You're getting there. We do know that the new Bad Batch is going to be a team meeting for the raid. We do know that the new Troopers, along with Tarkin, not Lord Schmader, unfortunately, will be needed, and then the new Jedi Vanguard. So, yes. Question, what level is it good to take Queen Bros? 9. Queen because her tank just becomes a pain in the ass to kill, and the Bros because the goodies you get from the Bros, man, from the Duel of the Fates is something I highly recommend. These rewards are top notch. George Z, what's going on, my friends? Let's hello there. Hello there. Sent in give advice. RSP Discord. Did you put that in? I don't know what you spent. I think you just go get some, spend 25,000, get some character shards, go turn that to shard currency and buy yourself something nice out. That's the only way I can do that. Can I get a mini roster who's just got JML? Sure. That is the way, Darth Racky. We do it. You don't have to do anything for it. If you want to throw a tip in the tip jar. Oh, I didn't copy the damn message. I'm so stupid. Copy. The Taco Ranger Fund. So let me do this real quick. Let me put that in there. I gotta do this. Dez will be on my ass if I'm not. If I don't. Let me pin this crap. All right. Question. I took a break from the game. Oh shit. I took a break from the game. God damn it. Leave that up there. God almighty. Chat's fighting me. I don't like it. All right. So. Gotcha, Darth Araki. I got your code. We'll look at your stuff here real quick. Let me get that up and running. Let me answer through these questions, and then we'll get you squared away, brother. We always do that. Michael, question. I took a break from the game around the time QA was released. What should I prioritize when we're back in the game? Well, Queen Amidala for sure, because of the assault battle. If you've already somewhat started that, Michael, and you're in that process, I would finish that up. I'd have to look at your stuff before I can give you some advice. I need your ally code. I don't know what you have and what you don't have. Benny, ni hao ma, wohen gaojing renshini. Says, hey Ranger, so nice to catch you live. Working life has been crazy for me. Well, Benny, I'm glad to have you. Me wenti. Okay, so we'll look at Darth Raki. Michael, if you want to put your stuff in there, we'll look at your stuff. I just want to look at his stuff. He got Leia, Jabba. Let's see. You got Jim. All right, let's look at how you have your Gmail modded. Health and speed, I like that. What are the primaries? Okay. Nope, make that protection. Need some protection in there. That's good. Changes to speed to a protection primary. Speed secondary. Keep this one. That's a good one. Yep. As long as we get our protection up and going, get that potency above 90%, you'll be cooking with Crisco. Having the cross will make a big deal for you to get that number. But yeah, protection bigger than health. So little changes, minor changes here and there, but that's okie dokie. Okay, then what are you doing? Hey, Mari says Cinco de Mayo will be on Taco Tuesday next year. Will it? Oh my God. We have to do something for that. Sweet Mother of God. I would like you to go into Jabba before Leia, because then you can start getting Smuggler's Run too. Let's look at your Pet Cartel or a favor. See what I did there. Look at Ranger speaking all the different languages today. I spoke some Mandarin, spoken a little Espanol. Yeah. I didn't say I speak them well, but I did speak them. Yeah, let's get Jabba first. That gives you that Smuggler's Run too for all that modding material and stuff, man, and mods. Yeah, you need it. That's what I would do first. I know you're closer to Leia, it seems like, but no, Jabba. Leia ain't going anywhere. Jabba. Jabba Jabba Dibba. Jabba Nobata. By DLI, do you mean Dumb Linguistic Institute? Yes, that would be me, Maurice. I am quite brain dead. Benny, can you do my rush next? Of course I can, Benny. Of course. Of course. And Michael, if you want to throw yours in there too, I can take a look. I don't know what you have. I mean, if you've already started Queen Amidala, for me, I would say finish Queen Amidala and get the boys up so you can get those rewards from the assault thing that comes every month, and you can get all those crystals and cash and just it's insane the loot that you get from that. All right, we'll do Benny next. Benny and the Jets. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, I just want to look at some stuff here now. SLKR, that's actually not bad. Probably eventually want to go speed set on him. You want him to be really fast, so let's get some speed sets on him. Damage around 11k is the goal. GMK as long as he's fast. Yeah. Like, these are long-term things I'm looking at here on your stuff, Darthraki. Long-term goals, right? Long-term modding goals that we're looking at. I don't expect you to do this immediately. Just long-term goals. No, it will not be slower. Plus, Jabba, I think, gives you more bang for your buck overall. He's really great in Conquest. He's exceptionally needed in TB and does a lot of good stuff for you. He's just a really good overall GL with his team. Just a really good team. Sometimes more stronger and times a little weaker than the others, but overall just a really good GL. Has an event that does give you really good loot and needed for the middle section TB. Great character in GC. Awesome character for Conquest. It just overall his team and having that dynamic, that whole thing done is just too many good things for him. And hey, happy Taco Hump Day. That's right. Widow 73 is about humping on his taco days. Yes, that's exactly right, Darthraki. You got it. And we did a little change on the modern JML SLKR. If you need the guide, look at mine and then do a price point comparison on the modding and just kind of give you what I did with mine to hit the goals that you need for these GLs. And it'll be really good. So yes. All right. Betty needs some help. Yeah. Anytime you moving forward here, Darthraki, as you get stuff done, send me screenshots in Discord. You're more than welcome. Anybody is. And I can look at your stuff and give you suggestions. Do not be shy about it. Do it all the time, especially for our patrons. And patrons, patrons. I'm there 24/7 for them. All right, let's look at Benny. He says, not sure where to focus on next. Been spreading across Slave Vader, GMK, Balin, and Bo-Katan. Well, we need to pick one. You have Jabba, JML, Rey. Okay, you got five GLs. Let me take a gander here. A little ways on. Yeah, a little ways away from mercenaries. So let's put that a little bit in the mid. Bo-Katanis, how are we looking on Bo-Katanis? Bow action. Pretty good, actually. All right. You want GMK and both SLK are above 570, Darthraki. No, you may not, Star Wars nerd. You may offer suggestions, though. But I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do for her JC defense. Now, the thing is, we'll do that tomorrow because, do all that stuff and then let it all sink in once she's done all her stuff, and then tomorrow we can do we can set her defense. That'll be fantastic. I don't need to do anything for mine. I think I'm pretty happy with the defense we set. We'll see how it plays moving forward. Yeah, you do need to be faster on SLKR and Jabba on GMK. You want GMK because the faster he goes, the faster he's going into his ult. SLKR, especially with Dark Ray out now, the way you want him operating, you want SLKR going first. There are certain characters, whether it's Ezra or Drogon or whoever you're facing, you want to poke and get him going. So yeah. Is there a character unlocked today? I'm going to try Interceptor. I mean, it's not up to me. I can buy the packs and stuff, but if they give me nothing but 5s and 7s, I'll be at 6 stars. If I get a big pull, which I've never have, but you never know, there's a first time for everything, then I will go full tilt on the new Clone Trooper. But if not, then I'll just do my normal thing where get him the 6 stars plus, farm him for a few days, do the event, and then get him up for next week. So yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Actually, we'll do that. We can do that on the stream tomorrow, Star Wars Nerd, if you want to do that. Since I'll be doing Dead Zestig, I can look at your stuff tomorrow too on the stream. That makes sense. Because that's all besides dad jokes tomorrow. Speaking of Desi, the lovely Desi and Alchie will be on with me tonight playing some Baldur's Gate 3. We finally have Desi back after her work schedule freed up, so yeah. Yeah, 3:30, yeah. I mean, I haven't done it in nearly 10 years of playing the game. The best I've ever gotten is a What did we get? We got our first 15 last pull. So 1 out of 10 years. So yeah. Yeah, you also got hung a lot yesterday, Papachulo, too. Let's see here. Look at Benny's stuff here. Okay. Where do we go? I say our show board. Let's finish Leia. And from Leia, I think you go to... I've looked at everything here. I would say Leia, Bo, into... You're getting pretty good on Apo CX2. You could go Lord Vader if you wanted to.
You blundering fool!
All hail Caesar! My General Syndulla mod? You bet your sweet ass you can. I don't think I finished her mana. I just get the basics on her, but yeah. Caesar says, hello there. Hello there. I just don't have enough mats, you know, to press one, but it's really unfortunate. Yeah, that's kind of the plan I'm thinking here, Benny. Definitely, MK's on the board, though. Let me look at your Galactic Republic. God, there's a lot of good choices here. I'll leave it to you. Yeah. So, do you like Leia? I'll leave it up to you if you want to go JMK or Lord Vader with the new clones. I'd probably go Lord Vader just because you could be ready for the raid and get the rewards helping your guild for that, right? Finish up Leia, finish up Bo, go into Lord Vader and some of the newer stuff afterwards. Get that up and running for the raid. I mean, you're close on a lot of stuff, but yeah, that's the way I would kind of go for it. I don't know how you feel. It's just a suggestion. You can kind of take it. You can fiddle with it, do with it what you want and stuff. So yeah, I hope that helps you there, Benny. Looking at where you're at and from just quick glances, looking at stuff, kind of. But like if you just said, "Hey, I want JMK," well, go get JMK. I'm totally happy with you getting JMK. But if you want to go Leia into Bo, who I think is a fantastic, extraordinarily good character, into say Lord Vader with the new clone, so you have stuff. Yeah, I'm facing Relic Mats. You know, I am, and I'm farming all the time, and that will never ever change, brother. It's so much stuff. I mean, I look at all these Relic 9s. I've done 5 Relic 9s in the last 5 characters, and plus Lord Schmader, plus some other ones we did, and I am just tapped out. I signal data more than the other stuff. It's killing me, man. Killing me, Smalls. They're killing me. So it's a pick one. Just stay focused on it one at a time. It's kind of how I have to go about it still. And even me farming my ass off, it just signal that is going to be the big thing more than anything, bro. I wish I had a better answer for you on that, but if I'm getting my ass kicked, you know, we're all getting our ass kicked. You know, they have not the signal data. The relic stuff is the salvage, not so much on the left side. There's ways to get that up. It's signal data. The drop rates for the dark blue and the green signal data is just, it's not good. It's not good at all. So even doing all the events and everything, I mean, it's pretty rough. I mean, taking a character to Relic 5 alone is still rough. So just pick one. It's going to be a slow process. I wish I had a better answer for you other than spending, but you know, I wouldn't spend. There's been no alleviating the signal data issue more than even the relic mats. So yeah, just keep doing the raid, keep getting your stuff, focus your raid rewards on the specific stuff you need for your gear with that, and then just keep doing your signal data refreshes every day. Focus on the ones you need. Try and get your characters to Relic 5 at least, initially. Kind of let your 6, 7, 8, and 9 material build up for a little bit, and when you're ready to make those big pushes for those high Relic characters on those guys, then pop those in. But nah, I don't have a good answer for you. I'm sorry, Benny. Yes, I did. All right, so we helped Arthraki, we helped Benny. Um, someone wanted to see something. General Syndulla. I got my phone number 5 this morning. Yeah, if you want to do them, if you have them both at 5, that's fine. As much as humanly possible is what I'm going to be doing today, Benny. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go past the 200s. Like, if you do with 3 100s and the 200s, that would be the most I would spend. Unless there's some packs that come out at that time for energy. You know? Yeah. That gives you a ton of canteen energy. Like $9 and you get a bunch of energy. And one of the big things being the cantina energy. Outside of that, yeah. And you're capped on cantina, unlike, you know, some of the other ones to at like was 1100. So yeah. Try to take advantage if you can. Now remember, we have today and tomorrow as double drops, and then Thursday will be triple drops. So keep that in mind. Okay, General Syndulla. I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry, Depressed Wampa. Got a lot of interaction. Got a lot of good questions. People need help. But it's what we're here to do. I went with, I think, speed on her. Yeah. Speed and health. I've got her at 336. I'd like to get a little faster just because she does some really good stuff on that team, especially in TW. GC too, but TW, she does some really good stuff. That fracture on whoever she hits is dynamite. So yeah, I went speed. She's support if you want to make her beefy along with this high speed. Doesn't really need to do anything else because she doesn't do a lot of debuff or anything like that, other than, you know, just having her take turns as quickly as possible, get that fracture off. It's kind of where I thought about when I was doing General Syndulla. Can we slice? That's maxed. That's maxed. You missed on all the other ones. Yeah, I wish I could got her a little bit faster, but alas, I missed. God damn it. Desert, do you have any more speed you can get? No, you're pretty maxed on that stuff. Yeah, you missed on some of yours too. But still 321, not bad. Yeah. She's a good character to have fast. Who should we work on mods for? They don't want to do anything on cost. You know what? Let's save. Let's save. Damn it. Always looking to spend, but we do have some new characters. Got that Disguise Clone Trooper working on today, so yes. I'll be waiting to refresh the energy tomorrow a minute before the ×3. That's not a bad play there, Caesar. Not a bad play at all. That's not too schwabbity at all. All right. So we're hopping, folks. We're doing stuff. We're answering questions. If you need any mini roster review help, you know the deal. Put your ally code in. I'll take a look at your stuff, and we'll take it from there. And then I'll be doing this till we get to... what do you want me to look at, Papa Chula? I've looked at your shit a million times. You already know what you're supposed to be working on. Stop it. I know. First time caller, long time fan, Papa Chulo. You crazy, Holmes. You crazy fool. You crazy, man. But yeah, we'll go for this guy today. I'll the new Disguise Clone Trooper and get him up and running, but I'm at the mercy of the goddamn Illuminati. You guys know it's been a 9.5-year struggle. Two things I've never hit in this game: a non-arrow 30 speed mod and anything above a 15 on a mod pool or on a polo. I don't think I've ever looked at yours, Lady Geek. I'd be more than glad to. Sure. What do you need help with? I would be honored, Lady Geek. Benny says, "Hey Ranger, you hear about a new Star Wars game coming out next year, Zero Company?" I have not heard anything. I've kind of lost interest in the gaming stuff with Star Wars because I just have not heard any good stuff. George C says 020, you are lucky. On the yeah, prepping for the raid right now. Sure, that makes sense. Let's take a look at Lady Geeks. Anything you want, I am here. I'm here for your pleasure. Very unlucky there, George Z. You should see the pain and suffering on mod depressions. Thousands of mods I've rolled on stream. All the characters that you can see that I have that I've gone deep in on, and nothing good has ever come from it. Yes. It's the Illuminati. I say bad things about CG, they punish me. No, but I'm always gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna say it how it is. The Star Wars game on XCOM. Oh, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. Okay. All right. 11.8 million. Oh, well, shout out to Lady Geek in the Hoth Ski Rescue. Not to be confused with the Hoth Ski Resort. Ready for the raid right now. All right, let's look at Bad Batch first. Coming along. Usually got to pay triple for that cotton. Yeah, good luck with that, Papachulo. And so we're working on the Bad Batch, but let's look at Empire. Are we looking on Empire with the new stuff? Apple 6 stars, that's nice. CX2 6. Okay, that's very nice. You have Lord Schmidt. No, Lord Schmidt. Illuminati are the good guys. George! Why are you being like this, George? They've made my life hell. In fairness, I made the life hell. You know, right? You know, you are true, George. You'll have done this yourself, Ranger. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Damn it. Can argue George logic there. I have a couple mines here. You do have Ezra, but GL Ahsoka. A lot of relics. You mentioned Lord Vader, Starkiller, Afrasy. Now, Lord Vader surprisingly will not be needed for the raid, but the new characters will. So, having the new characters, but with Moff Tarkin, you're good for the raid on that absent. You are farming tickets for GLAT right now? Okay, good. Okay, so you are getting Spectre up and running. I didn't see that. Oh, good. Okay, so... Okay, so we're doing that. Hey! Choo-choo! The engineer, what's going on, buddy? So we're going to get Ahsoka. Let's take a break from the GL track then, because if you want to do the new stuff, let's say you want to go CX2 and the new clones, get that team up and running for the raid. I don't know how interested you, like, how hard do you, I mean, obviously you're in a guild that's going to be going for it. I would say, after you get Ahsoka, getting the new troopers up for the raid, 6-2, Apo, that kind of stuff, with your Grand Marf, wouldn't be a bad play. Helping your guild out with that. I wouldn't worry about C. I wouldn't worry about Afra. I know she's got a cron and stuff right now, but I do like the Starkiller play, but let me look at where you're at with one character, because she's the one that's going to be the nightmare. But you'd already have Mara Jade, so the other ones are Canteen. It kind of hurts your Signet out a little bit to finish that, but that's definitely on the board. I think after I think after you finish Ahsoka, right? Because that'll be your 7th GL. That'll leave Lord Vader and C left. Then you can finish up rounding out your clone troopers for the raid. If you want to do some teams for the raid, take a break one from the GL grind, that's fine. In between those two things, like you do the clones and you want to do something different. You wanted to say finish up your Star Killer into then say Jedi Vanguard. I would be okay with that. If you wanted to put off Bad Batch and just slow farm those until they're ready, I'm okay with that as well. Hey, Grain BKL. Yeah, I'm just going through the scenarios, Lady Geek, that, you know, you're going to, whatever you're most comfortable with, of like what you would want to do. Okay, so you already have the other characters. Need to get gear and real tomorrow. Okay. So let's think about this. If that's the case, then if you, how much gear do you need on him? Actually, he's Rebel. Idiot. The gear on him, he's gear 9. Okay. You call up. Merge A to Relic. Finish that. It's Star Killer. She's already done. You already farmed the tickets there. Farming the tickets there. I'm just doing the quick math in my head here. Actually getting Star Killer, you're already focusing on, you want to finish Ahsoka, but if you want to go right into Star Killer before, since you already have, you're so close on those characters for gear, that actually might be a smart play. That gives you another team in GAC and some wiggle room. And 5s especially. I could see Ahsoka into Star Killer. Then go hard into the raid characters so you can help your guild out with the raid. Focusing first on the dark side clones, since you've done more work with them than Bad Batch. Then you can make a call after that if you want to continue doing stuff for the raid, like your Jedi Vanguard. We don't know what Mace is going to be yet, but should be pretty good. He's a legendary and they've been pretty solid. So you may go into the Vanguard team afterwards for the raid. Into Bad Batch if you need to for the raid. We'll see what the other characters that are going to be ancillary that they're going to add to the raid, that you can make a call in the Bad Batch if you want to do them. And then you can decide, like, that you've already done all this Empire stuff, go a fuller Vader after that. So yeah, it looks like you're pretty close. I wanted to see where you were with the Kyle Katarn gear, so that looks pretty good. Alex, all you gotta do is put your ally code in. A couple things you want me to look at. I mean, how do you, yeah, GLT, Star Killer, Dark Side Clones, and you got it. Yeah, I kind of think that's a smart play. It gets you finish up GLAT, 7th GL. You get Star Killer, good counter team, because you're right there. Dark Side Clones, gonna need it for the raid and for the event and stuff like that. Get your Tarkin up and running, right? And then you can make a decision once we get more information on the Vanguard or the Bad Batch, which will be the better play for you. Probably the Vanguard, because we got a legendary Mace coming in. So yeah, I think that could be really, really good. Yeah. All right, we got Michael and Alex needing help next. We'll get you guys squared away in here in a second. Star Wars nerd, you already know what you're supposed to be working on. What are you doing, bro? I don't know what Karth's doing on Disguise Clone Trooper. Hold on, everybody over there. The guy that I looked at his roster all the time and stuff wants me to... All right, Poppy Chulo. Whose ally code is this? And if you have any questions on anything else, Lady Geek, you're more than welcome to message me in Discord anytime. Hold on, everybody on YouTube. Let me see. Roar. I'll wait till Roar comes in here and asks me for a goddamn roster review. He was asking for help last night on Discord. All right, Papachulo. What do you know what he's working on? I mean, I have no idea without him being here. He's got a job at SRKR, Ray, and Jedi Master Luke. I know what you're trying to do, Papachulo. Well, I don't know. Is he your friend? You call both him and I very old. Definitely at 9.5 million. He's going for Leviathan. That's a smart play. He needs that next meta fleet. So that's going to be a little rough on him because let me look at his Sith Empire here. All right. Actually, he's actually in a pretty good spot. All right. So Leviathan. Okay, good. After the Leviathan grind, where should he go? Grand BKL, I'm about to be 50 years old. I know people never guess that when they look at me. Yeah. I'm about to be 50 in 2 months. No, Star Wars Papachulo. You are doing all that old shit. Don't even line your dick in this channel, brother. I got video proof. Thank you. Well, I use a lot of the lotion. I work out. I eat healthy. I work out a lot. You know, I do the stuff that you got to do to look really young. Fabulous. Thank you, Sopper. That's very nice. Leviathan. No, thank you, Essex Hammer. Yes. Desi will be on tonight. Yeah, she'll be on tonight. Okay, Depressed Swamp says, wow, you're way younger than I thought, Ranger. Thank you, you guys. Yeah, as a Daywalker, I do have to consume a lot of souls. Kind of like the Emperor of Mankind on his golden throne. Papachulo, you can spin it all you want. You called us old. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. And he's got a lot of options here. I just don't know which one would be best for him. Leia definitely is on the board. He's got Terran Malicos. Actually, after he finishes up Leviathan, he should go Seer, Cal. He should round up his Star Killer and he should finish up his Zufus. He's got Star Killer sitting there, probably has a team, not doing anything. Yeah, but let's do some of his counters. He's going to do Mary Jade. He's going to get Star Killer up. He's going to get Malicos, Seer up, all that stuff. He needs to get his Ben. So, besides Leviathan, get Ben 2, High Relics, and gear. Put him on the Ray team. That's one. Then round out, well, Star Killer's already gear 12, so let's get Star Killer up and done first. Then Ben Solo needs to be up and geared, so he's on the Ray team. And then next we're going to round up Terran Malicos, who he's got sitting there at 7 stars, and get him up and running with Seer. So he has 2 more teams, and he gets Ben Solo on the Ray team, which will make her really powerful. Holy God. I just saw that, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's what we're doing. There you go. Easy. That's an easy answer right there. Holy Jesus. Leviathan and get those 3 things going. Holy God. Those are just sitting there for him to do some creaminess with. Okay. Back to life, back to reality. All right, I think we had Michael next. If I'm missing anybody, let me know. Michael wanted some help, so yeah. I think you were a returning player, Michael. Let me go back to your messages here. Yeah, we did say Queen Amadilla, right? Yeah. We're still working on that. We're doing some testing on this through 3v3. We'll get back to you on that, engineer. I'm going protection because of the switch over to health. Now, Karth and them are going health primaries more. We're seeing what the final results are. So yeah, don't have a final answer on that yet. Get back to you soon. We're doing some testing right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it my way, the way I thought, to see what the results are, and then a couple other guys that I was like, you guys do the health thing, I'll do the protection thing. Let's meet in this meeting of the minds to see what did the best and everything, and we'll see what happens. Karth and some other guys are doing big time health, and I'm going big time protection, so we'll see. Well, you got Leia and Lord Schmader, and oh, you got everything. Oh, ooh, we can have some fun with this, Michael. All right, so we definitely want to get first thing first, Queen Amidala and the boys up. Master Qui-Gon, and you already have Pope Padawan. We want to get that so we can get the assault battle going. And then Queen Amadilla. Well, let's work on getting Queen Amadilla. I'm just blind. Oh, Queen Amidala. I think she was a conquest character. Yeah. So Queen Amadilla and the boys. Yeah, she's actually really good with the Night Sister team. Is Marin requirement? I'm trying to remember. Is Marin a requirement for anything? I don't think she is. I could be wrong. Someone tell me in there. Yeah. Yeah, we've got around the Queen Amadilla. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 GLs. We're just missing Ahsoka. I like the Queen Amadilla play. Then let's see. You wanted to get Bo, you could do that. Bo Mandalore would be amazing. She's currently in the game now. Cal. Is it Cal? Thank you, George Z. Appreciate that. I couldn't remember. That's why you gotta love the chat. Like I'm having a brain fart moment. And then Old Speckled Hen said the same thing. Good call, you two. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember what it was. But yeah, but thank you. Oh, something, but I don't think it is. Yeah. So Bo-Katan would be an awesome character you're free to get as well, Michael. Along with Queen Amidala. Star Killer. How you looking on your oofies? Get your Ben Solo up for your raid team. So yeah, get that up. Get Queen Amadilla up. Do that other thing. So let's add Ben to the list. Get him immediately on the raid team. Good on Inquisitors. Outside of that, it's up to you. With the new raid coming out, you do have Lord Vader out. Let me look at your Empire real quick. Those three things pop up to mind immediately, Michael. So those are three things right there. I didn't look at your tips. Okay, we definitely need to start thinking Leviathan, but I don't know where you're at with that. Sith? No, you're actually... Did you have Leviathan? Did I miss this? Yeah, go get Leviathan. That'll be great for your fleets. Get Ben up. Get Queen Amidala. Yeah, I think that's the first couple things you should work on. Go get Bo. Really rounded. I don't want to throw you into. Then you'll have to make. Those are kind of rounding up things. Get Leviathan. You know, these are some final things there for you, Michael. Then you need to make a call. Do you want to go hard into your Empire with like the newer stuff for the raid, like Bad Batch Empire, the new Jedi Vanguard? That would be up to you if you think that'll be necessary. with the 2 new characters. Or you go for the new GL Ahsoka for you. But yeah, those popped up immediately. Like, yeah, you're right there for Leviathan, get Leviathan. You got Ben right there for your Rey, go finish that. You're working on Queen Amidala, which will get you all those rewards. Finish Queen Amidala, you already got the boys going, so yeah. Who was the best Grey Jedi? I mean, technically, such a... I mean, the 2 that comes to mind is Star Killer, right? I mean, Revan, when he was in his true mastered form, this before he became Dark Revan after Vitiate, imprisoned him for a couple hundred years, right? He was a master of the light side and the dark side, but Revan was completely gray. He did not, you know, George is not a bad call. Trying to think of some other great Jedi. I don't know. That's very subjective. I think top of the list, Starkiller and Revan both come to mind. It's people that are just truly gray. They've been on both sides of the aisle, right? They've been and conquered the light and the dark side. I think, you know, Luke could have been a great Jedi if he wanted to, but he was really committed, even though he felt the dark side and all that stuff, but he really came into the light and became the true Jedi Master that he was. I've got a few Jiggity. I've got a few Funko Pops that I've got. Actually, we've got quite a few that we've actually done for charity and stuff. I don't really collect the Funko Pops. No, I'm not mad at you at all, Roar. I was mad at Papi Chulo. I was mad at him because he was trying to give you a roster review. I'm like, well, Roar comes in this channel. If he wants one, he's more than welcome to do one. So you needed help, so I looked at your stuff and then gave you some ideas. So you were looking for some ideas. Papi Chulo, even though he thinks he called us old, I helped this out. I helped you out there, Roar. Okay, let me. I hope that gives you some ideas there, Mike. I'm trying to think of some more great Jedi. A lot of characters in the Star Wars mythos are either completely light side or dark side, or once lights, or dallied in both, right? But chose one path or the other. You know what I'm saying? So they suck, Alex. Proving Ground sucks. I'm with you. So you just got Leia today. Nice. Okay, so that's your first GL? Wow. Look at you. Okay. So we need to round her up. She's a tank GL, so you'll definitely want to take it to 9 eventually when you can. Look at your ships first. Yeah, let's go. I already know what I'm going to do. We need to get you a capital ship. And you know where I'm going with this. Bounty Hunters, which you've done a really good job on here, working on them. We need to get Executor. I think that would be working on your Bounty Hunters into Executor. Get your first meta ship there, Alex, is going to be the next thing. After you round out Leia, get that up and running, right? Start doing what you need for Executor. And then you can, and that's going to cause you to work on some of your Bounty Hunters here, which is good. And then we're going to go into my favorite slug of all time and yours, Jabba. Oh, you're right there for Jabba. Oh, shnikes. I didn't think you had that many done. Well, thank my ass and call me monkey. So Leia into, yeah, rounding out the Bounty Hunters into Executor. Go get Jabba. That's pretty impressive here, Alex, that you've actually going to have Leia and Jabba as your first 2 GLs. Pretty extraordinary, actually. It's quite good, yes. I like this. I wish I had a better answer for you on that stuff, Alex. The profundity, I mean the proving ground stuff just is mind numbing. I'm feel very bad. Just try whenever you see them in any of the stores and stuff, try to scoop those shards up when you can. That sucks. Yeah, you could absolutely. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, but I have no clue what you said. Well, no, you can go back on the YouTube video and go back and watch it. Yes, there you go. Thank you, Star. Pop Chula's got you. There you go. Interceptions, Head Ranger. The double drops helped me spin my bang bit on defense. Good. Oh, this is nice. Leia and Job is your first 2 Ls. You are a goddamn legend here, Alex. Yeah, Job and Executor round out your bounty hunters. This is fantastic. Now then, after that, you can have a little bit of fun, right? If there's a team you want to go for, maybe say like Bo or Balin or something like that, go get a team that you might have fun with, because you've done the extraordinary work of some of this other stuff here. So yeah, once you get Executive rounded out, get your job, but that's going to open up a lot of stuff for you. You'll have Leia, that's insane, on a 4.8 million count. We definitely want Executive, so you have a meta fleet going into GAC and some of that other stuff. Yeah, then do something fun. Go for something you might want to go for. Whatever it is. I don't care what it is. Whatever team that makes you happy there, Alex, I think you deserve to go for something you would really want to do. But impressive. Most impressive. Yes. Looking at your stuff, Roar, you were looking at what you need to do. Leviathan for sure. You need to finish that. You need to get your Ben up and running, so you have that for Ray. Finish Star Killer, and then get Sir Maliko's team up and running. They're all just sitting there begging for you to get that shit done. So you're wondering what to do. Well, there you go, and that gives you a lot of teams and firepower on your Ray and other stuff. That's going to make your shit a lot better. That really was Alex. Your shit's really, really well done, man. Somebody's done their homework, and their name's Alex, and they did a great job. And there was some other stuff there that you know I wasn't really looking at, but he had Gas and some other teams. Yeah, really good job, man. That is fantastic. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I've never seen anybody as their first GLs go the CLS into Luke immediately into Leia job. I mean, getting Jabba done, Alex, is going to open up Smuggler's Run 2 for you. Plus, all the stuff I said earlier about Jabba and Conquest and all this stuff. Oh my God, you're done well. Yeah, but you've got through the tough part out. Jabba will not be difficult for you. So, hey, there's the goddess herself, Ouchie. Come see Ouchie and the lovely Desi Jingle Schnare tonight for some Baldur's Gate 3 action. There you go. Our health Caesar needs help. We will help our good friend Caesar after I check the stores. Yeah, so keep your questions coming in. Keep it all coming in. Andor's going on right now, and I'm really loving Andor. So I need to watch Tales of the new Tales one. I know what it's about, and I've heard good things, but I haven't watched it yet. Ahsoka season 2. Heard some really cool stuff about that I'm like, oh, is that what we're doing? Delicious. Not gonna spoil anything. We gotta check mods for suppression. God damn it, why couldn't you been a 5 speed? But that's a cross that's got offense on it. I cannot pass this up. That's got health on it too, and it's an offensive cross. God bless America. Oh, that's not good. Not ideal, but anything you see offense with any speed on it, you want it. And then let me get my Datacron stuff, and then we're going to help Caesar. Yeah, Ahsoka season 2 for sure. I think tonight's these next 3 episodes are going to slap hard. They've set so much stuff up. I'm just like, oh, it's about to go down tonight, folks. Holy shit. I'm just tingling with anticipation. All right, so you're doing UFUs. and Balin. All right, so we're going to finish up Malicos. I like it. Then you're going to go Balin. Okay. Look at your Balin stuff. Okay. I'm not spoiling shit, and you know I don't put up with that stuff, Papa Chulo. There's no spoilers. There's no crying in baseball. Okay, where do we go after this? Well, let's see. No, there's 3 more next week. Boy, you've got some choices here. Let me look at your ships. Profundity needs to be on the horizon there, Caesar. I know that thing's a nightmare, but having 3 at your level for GC and stuff. Yeah. And plus for TV and things. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Yeah, I can look at your alt account there, Alex. Profundity's on the horizon. I like the 2 choices you've made here, Caesar. Let's take a quick glander at, do you have bow? You do have bow. Good. I mean, honestly, you could take the boys and her up or the boys at least up so you can get the better rewards for the event. Something to consider. The other thing is, like, if you're going to be helping your guild out, how much do you want to invest in CX2 and Apo and stuff? You've got a vast majority of the stuff here. There's the stuff we've already mentioned that you're rounding up. We're going for that. You haven't gone for Ahsoka yet, but the choice really is you definitely need to go get Profundity and the other stuff that I mentioned. But then it's up to you. If you're not in a position in your guild for the raid, or it's not a thing that you give a shit about, Caesar, then you can slow farm CX2 and Apo and all them for Lord Vader. It's up to you. If that's the case, then you can go get Ahsoka. Really great character and stuff. It is Prize Star. I didn't see it. Oh, was it not showing up on there? Let me go look. Did I just completely miss it? Oh, you did. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't even see it there. I was looking at these 2 right next to each other and didn't see it. So, okay, good. Thank you for the correction. I completely missed that. I was like, okay, so we do have Profundity. No, finishing Profundity would be important. Sorry. I was looking at Leviathan and Executor right next to each other, like, you don't have a Profundity. What the hell? Mandalorian Martin. I dig the name. This is the way. You're struggling with Darth Revan Tier 3. All right, I'll talk about it here in a second here. All right, so we got Profundity. You're kind of in that zone here, man. Do you go hard into the raid characters, Jedi Vanguard, that kind of stuff, or do you want to go for Ahsoka? Because you've done most of the legwork on all the other stuff here. I know you're getting Balin, which is a great addition, finishing up Profundity. You're kind of at that. The Ufu's Balin, that's fine, but what's going to be more beneficial to you and your guild? Do you want to go into the raid stuff, or do you want to go get GL Ahsoka? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You gotta have to decide. Well, you don't need Lord Vader for the raid. You know what I'm saying? You just need Grand Moff Tarkin and the clones for the raid. Now, if you want to go for Lord Shmader, sure, as a part of that, you could get Lord Vader, get all that stuff up for the raid and things of that nature, or you just go for Ahsoka. Once you round out these other things, you know, getting Balin, getting this other stuff done, you know, it's kind of, everything else is pretty good. What do you want to work on, Caesar? Lord Darth Revan Tier 3. Is that the droid ones where you go in there fight and there's like 3 droid shooter things here? It's been a minute. I'll have to go look at the event there, Mandalore. Yeah, I kind of think it makes sense. We're in this raid portion, Caesar. getting, you know, Apple and all them up, get your Empire, then get your Lord Schmader. You may do the Vanguard stuff because there's a new Jedi Master Mace coming. Those are two really powerful characters. And then by the end of the year, we're going to have another GL announcement. Do you go for the new GL or do you want to go back and get GL Ahsoka? So, but I think finishing up Radis, finishing up Balin, finishing up your Ufu stuff, and then going, you're going to have to make that call. I don't know what the best answer for you on that is, but that's kind of what I'm seeing your directions are. Because you're at endgame. You've done a great job. You're at 10.8 million. So, yeah. I think it's an RNG fest. Give me a second. I have to go to the journey guide and look at this. I'll get back to your stuff here a sec, Alex. Yeah, it's a gear check, man. It's a total gear check. What's going on, Darth Raven? What are you doing, buddy? Going on, yeah. Is this the one you're doing? You said tier 3, so I'm looking at it right now. For that one. Okay, so let's read. So you're at the tier 2 one. I say, I don't remember that battle being tough. This one seems like it's a tough one. No, that's her. It's the 3 scoundrels, or is it's the Juhani one? Okay, so it's the other one. Okay. This is just a gut check, gear check. RNG fest. Okay, got it. Now I do know the first move you want is her doing that. Then you're going to start blasting AoEs. Because once he does his move, clears, then you can focus on him. Make sure she's always taunting to get the stun. And then keep doing this and just focus fire on him. And then control. Try to get an ability block. I think that's the play there. Yeah, you want to keep him under fear. Either you burn him down or you keep him under fear. It's kind of how you play it. You saw what I did there. I spread the dots, cleared with him, got to him, focused fire down. Now, again, my characters are much more relic than him, but it's all about keeping him under control. Yeah, you got to use, I think it's Parse, is it, clear that. Here, I'll retreat out and do it again. Also, Juhani, when she taunts, you saw what it does. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Do this. Okay. He resisted. Now, once the taunt goes away, then it's just, you can do this. Well, he didn't. But yeah. I always went right after this piece of because these guys I'm not worried about. But then again, my characters are much higher. But if you can control him and then burn the other guys down, so yeah. What are you running, Mandalore Martin, right now? You should be gear 12 fighting that. If you're going gear 10 or 11 trying to do it, then it's completely RNG, bro. You're welcome, Caesar. I know, sometimes you just have to have a second look at it. But yeah. Yeah, you need good mods. You need your characters gear 12 on average to have a chance at that. But if you're saying run that event at like gear 10 or 11 and your mods are okay, then it's just an RNG fest. You just have to sit there and beat your head against the wall. Yeah, that's all it is. Certain parts of that is just a gear check. It's a gear and level check on your characters. It's not that it can't be done, Martin. It's that it becomes RNG because you don't have the same stats as, say, at the level that they're requiring for it. So what happens is, let's say you need a 70% potency to land something, but you only have 50. Then you're rolling the dice on, does the abilities do what they need to do and things of that nature? Do you have the speed to be ahead of them to do your abilities to, again, which is a lot harder at gear 11 down than, say, 12. There was a pack there. You could get the stuff. I don't know if you could buy Revan outright. Does somebody remember? There's been so many of these packs lately. I do not remember if you could get Revan. I don't think there was there ever a pack that you can just go buy Revan? But it's not out right now. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was because someone was talking about that. So yeah. It gets really tricky. And it's something you have to take with a grain of salt. I mean, back in the day when these events all came out, I was kind of in that position where I had gear 12, but even then it was kind of a little bit of an RNG when I was doing this event because I think not this one. I think it was the tier 5 fight where you have to go from that fight immediately to the tier 6, no break, and you had to get through like these turrets and stuff like that. It's really ass. You can buy the character for like $5 for $10. There you go. Both Revens were $10 each, I believe. There you go. Viewers coming out again with the good information. Oh, you almost got Darth Treya. Very nice. I don't see too many early accounts saying, I'm going for Darth Treya. She's really good. What are you doing on this one? You said you're going for Jedi Luke right away? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong. So, if you're going to get Darth Revan, you eventually will need Galactic Legends. Yeah, after you get a good stable roster, say like a Darth Revan like you're getting right now and a few other characters, you want to get some GLs in there, especially as you get up in GP and you start doing conquests and some of these events and stuff, but yeah. The crystal farm is you're going to be your fleets, Mandalore Martin. Getting a good fleet, so I always tell people in the early stages, after they get a couple good teams, go for Executor. You're going to be having to make that fleet climb. And fleets where you get most of your crystals. Yeah, JC and fleets. Take Executor right up to 7? You bet your ass I would. Yeah, the crystals. Yeah. Fleet and GC. And then the higher you get in GC, the more daily crystals you get. And then if you're getting tops in fleet, you get per the level, you get a bunch of crystals. Top 5 is 4, 375, 350, 325, 300. And then anything like 6 to 10 is 250. 11 to 20 is 200. You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, getting that every day starts getting your crystal income in. Plus, if you're participating in GC and you're winning your matches, just being in there, you're going to get crystals. But just participating will get you a big influx of crystals. Jiggity says, I'm really enjoying doing a free-to-play account. I don't know you guys have time to do all these other accounts. Me just doing one is... But it's a lot. You guys are legends. I would definitely do that to Press Swamp. But if you can get your Executor done. I did that with Punishing One. Remember, I was like at 6 stars and I looked at the hard note form. I was like, nope. I just took the fucker right to 7. You need to start working on your ships. So bounty hunters are going to be the play here. Early stages, getting your ships up and getting an Executor, because that will really open up your crystals and fleet. So you need to start focusing half of what you're doing on that one team you're working on, like you just said, like Darth Revan, and the other portion needs to be going toward your ships. And you need to focus heavily on a meta fleet. I'm guarantee you in the long term, it will pay off dividends, you know, to get really good crystal income. So yeah. Alex just wanted to show this off. This is another really good. Look at this. He's already got Sana at 12. Get out of here. Get out of here, Alex. What is this? Showing off. Yeah, but you can't just go hard into characters, Mandalore. Again, this is a resource management. It's good to always be working on a fleet and a couple ships at a time on a fleet, and then a team like you're doing Darth Revan and a couple of characters from that. Because you have to have, if you're too heavy and your characters, there'll be a lot of stuff that opens up for you, but there'll be stuff that you will not have access to that will hurt you in the long run. So yeah. Oh, General Skywalker, man! When that event first came out, Mandalore, I literally on stream spent 18 hours getting him. Yes, he does. Depressed Wampa. Sorry. I'm 7-star in Leviathan day one for that exact reason. You're goddamn right. I just could not, man. Like when we got the punishing one, I'm telling you about ships. If it's a hard no fudge and it ships, I'm just gonna save crystals and buy it. Yeah, I think this is smart. I mean, this is really good. You get CLS, you get Jaluk, you go into Jabba, Leia, and all that stuff, then get one of your fleets. I don't have any problems with this, Alex. This looks really good. This is smart. Well, you have to change your mentality, Mandalore, right? If you're going to be free to play, which is nothing wrong with that, it is a marathon, not a sprint. You have to think long term. Like right now, you're working on Darth Revan. Okay. You're going to unlock the character, then you got to work on his gear and get that team kind of in position, right? And you're going to have a nice character with Darth Revan. Then you think, okay, what am I going to go for next? Well, I know I need a ship. And I need a ship fleet, so that's a long-term project to work on to get up and running so I can use that to get crystals. And then you're looking and you're, okay, now that I've got Darth Revan, what do I want to go for next? Then you pick that one team, 5 characters, whatever it is, and you just do nothing else but focus on that. All your free to play, all your stuff, you don't use it unless it's going directly toward either your ships that you're working on for the characters and ships, or the characters you're working for your team. It does make a difference, yeah. I know, you spent 120 Zetas. It's anytime you make a big spend on anything, you're like, yeah. Mods are just what they are, man. I hate mods, but they are necessary evil. Again, I work on them religiously. If you've been watching the stream for a bit today, you see me do multiple pulls. Actually, I'm about to go roll right now. Constantly working on mods, constantly upgrading, constantly doing it. God, mods. Let's see how the depression is going to be today. It's actually not bad. Not great. Not awesome, but not bad. Let's see if this one shows me any love. This one oh my, get out of here. That was horrible. Don't even want to look at that one. At least the other one hit sound speed. I can do something with that. That health one didn't hit anything but defense. Nope. Yeah. This is a resource management game, and if you're going to be free to play. Now, the good news is, over time, Mandalore Martin, and this is a true fact, if you play the game enough, as you open stuff up and more stuff becomes available to you in the long term, you'll have more access to resources that will allow you to expedite your farming quicker. But it takes time. You have to be patient as a free-to-play in this game. You really do. But I know people that have been playing this game since day one that are free-to-play, have really incredibly good accounts, and, you know, it can be done. It just, you have to be super patient. You just have to just use your resources wisely. Don't work on anything you're not working on. Don't touch it. That's free to play, because you only have so many finite resources you get per day. But if you are like you saw Alex's account, super hyper focused on a path towards certain characters and stuff, and that's all he's done. Anything else hasn't really touched. Just sitting there. It's not on his radar. This is what I'm working on. This is what my resources are going to. He could tell you, going for Leia, CLS into Luke into Leia probably took him a hot minute, but he stayed with it, and that's all that matters. I know. I played the shit out of Battlefront 2 back in the day, Mandalore Martin. Trust me. I mean, Caesar's been playing since 2019, but you've spent some money on the game there, Caesar. I have to. Don't be stressed. It's just a game, dude. Like, I look at it like the stuff that I don't like doing, I look at it with the attitude, I'm doing this stuff that I don't like because it leads to this, it helps me with the stuff that I do like GAC and some of the things that I enjoy in this game. You're a liar, Star Wars Papachulo. It's a business, man. You have to understand it from a business perspective that they're trying to make money. Doesn't mean they always make the right decisions and stuff. Then they get greedy. It's just the way it goes. Yeah, that was a hell of a choice you made there, Alex. But I can tell you, Mandalore Martin, he knew it was going to be a long farm. He worked on it, stayed committed. Now he's got a Leia. He's going to be getting a Jabba soon because he's opened up those paths. It took him a while to do it. It's like, like if you've ever played one of those survival games, whether it's Rust or Minecraft, one of those kind of games, right? You just don't automatically get the best stuff when you first start. You gotta go out, you gotta go farm, you gotta build up your resources, then you gotta do this next step, and then you gotta do this. You spend hours upon hours doing this grind, but then you get the stuff. Then you can start saying, oh, now I've got the stuff. Now I can get better gear and I can do a better base and all that. It's kind of the same. Trust me, we're all in the same boat, Mandalore Martin. We would all love some better Star Wars games to come out. Nothing of note. So yeah. Yes. Let me check on that. I'll pull up my Piet just to make sure, brother. It's a capital ship, so I'm pretty sure I went everything. Yes, everything on him. Alex, you're insane. He says, I'm thinking about starting a third account. Why don't we get through the first two there, Alex? You're going to burn yourself out. Or maybe not. Maybe you got that kind of stamina. I respect that kind of stamina. All right, so in 30 minutes, what we're going to be doing is tonight I'll be back for Baldur's Gate 3 with Alex and Dan, but 30 minutes we'll go for the new character. Well, I'm going to make the attempt. And then we will do some stuff with him. Really, we'll see with the Nightfall event. I'll get him up and running. He'll be relic and stuff for the event next week. That's where I want to see how much of a difference he makes in that event. Goddamn Nightfall event, Christ. Alex, I know you have a lot of time as a student. You better be listen, if all brain dead ranger gonna get his bachelor of science in business and marketing, you can too. You better keep those grades up. And I don't put up with bad grades. Yeah, just make the full investment. If you're gonna commit all the way, man. Every little bit helps on that. Yeah, we're still waiting for that one too. I'd like that one. Really interests me, but it keeps going hot and cold on that one, Mandalore. So yeah. Or light speed bundles.
No more, no less. Which bite do I do? Oh.
It is my pleasure to press Wampa. All right, so yeah, keep your stuff coming in. Any questions about the game, GAC, all that stuff? Did I resave my? Did that work? And we will rock and live. Yeah, just keep it incremental, Mandalore, on this game. Keep it incremental. Focus a little bit of this on this certain stuff. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about the new shinies. Take your free stuff. Work the stuff that you can. Slowly but surely over time. Got your Darth Revan. That's going to help. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Just patience. We're still figuring that out, Alex. Alex, it's hard for me to give you like good ideas on 3v3 because I'm in Kyber 1, right? And in Kyber 1, it's become the efficiency wars. And for a long time here, I fought against it. As everybody that's been watching the channel for a long time, trying to be clever and put some teams on defense and things of that nature to, you know, maybe trip our opponents up and everything, but it's become the efficiency wars. So all I deal with, Alex, and these guys over here can tell you, it's just maybe 1 or 2 GLs on defense. It's who can score the most. Because you keep everything for offense and you just blitz. I've tried putting some defensive stuff down and it just gets blitzed. And I'm just like, okay, can't beat them, join them. So we've gone there. You know, when you talk about 3v3 teams, do you mean defense or offense? You know what I'm saying? So it's, yeah. Mark B says, I had 5 accounts at one time and almost burned me out. Just 2 now. Yeah, let's stick with 2, Mark. Yeah. Good Lord. No, you don't have to pay for it. You just have to be patient for it, man, Laura. As I say, I've seen people do free to play that eventually got caught up, but they weren't under no illusions that it was going to take them a while to do it, right? Yeah, basically, Alex, is the way you want to play 3v3. And it's kind of been that way. Now, it's going to be different in Erodium and lower levels because there could be a team that you just don't have the right counter for. You just may not have the right, you know, team to overcome. Say, like, some reason they have SLK and Dark Ray at that level, and you're just sitting there looking at it like, oh, goddamn, you know, what do I use here? I don't have the right GL or something for it. That's going to happen more at your level. That gets down in your level, like, you have to scout out what do they have, what do they like to put on defense more, see if you have the right counter, and if not, do you want to try to block them with your stuff? It gets really tricky. Yeah, a lot of people have dropped because they just don't like threes. So you see a lot of people. Yeah, at that point, if Alex, until you really get into your job and your other stuff, I would say just practice your counters. If you realistically know you can't, if they put like 4 GLs down, you know you can't get through them. Practice your counters. Work on your modding. Work on your counters and threes, and get used to using certain teams over and over again. I do that a lot when I get matched up like with a monster account, and I have no, if I'm not going to win, I'll go in there and be like, let's try this and see what we can do here. Yeah, it's becoming a prevalent thing in threes. Not so much in fives. Fives is a different animal, but in threes, man, I mean, yeah, like I would say 5 out of our 6 matches, we saw 2 GLs on average on defense. One guy put down 4, which was really nice to see. Hey, Kale, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. Hello. How's it going, my friend? Happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, everybody in chat. Good to see everybody. Good to see you. I know, it's infuriating, Caesar. It's infuriating, man. But I mean, I'm not playing around anymore. For me, it's like, I think we got 3 GLs, and then we got all of our main meta fleets. It doesn't matter what they put in ships anymore. It doesn't matter what they have on the ground anymore. We're going to be going for 57s and 58s every score. That's the way they're playing it. And I try to be cute and try to do some stuff. Maybe hold them down. Maybe they lose some banners. Didn't matter. They're going in. They're undersized, and they got 7 GLs. They don't give a shit. They're going to burn through your crap. It's like, God almighty. Alex says, I think I'm gonna come here more often. You are welcome, man. Pretty nice space, but I'm going for now. See you, get streamed to everybody. Yep, you better be going to class and getting them grades. Ways to find out. KO, you know I'm looking at accounts. What do you mean? It's Taco Tuesday. What else would I be doing besides eating the delicious tacos? And then tonight I'll be doing some Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, if you want to know the stream schedule, I do this stream Monday through Thursday at this time. Fridays at 3 my time, 4 Eastern. I start a little bit of GAC and talking about stuff. And then we hang out with Scribe on Fridays. And then Saturdays I'll do a Jedi Academy, Q&A session for everybody. And then Saturday nights I do D&D. Tuesday nights and Thursday nights I've been doing Baldur's Gate 3 here for another game. So yeah. Yes, KO. I am looking at accounts, and I would love to look at yours. When did the speed stat jump on players? 500 plus speed now. the first time any character got above 500 speed was the first 2 GL introduction. That's Ray and SLKR. Outside of that, typically we had fast characters and mods had already been out for at least 2 years. But I mean, you're looking at like 350, 360, 370 on characters on average. Because I mean, you're starting at a base of like 150, depending on which the character and what their starting speed was. But that was the most you would see, right? The introduction of Ray and SLKR jumped the characters on that level to the 500 plus speed. Only GLs can do that, Michael, because their starting stats are that level. So yeah. Thank you, Roar. A lot of people have been watching our Baldur's Gate 3 nonsense. I didn't see this from Kel John. It says, I'm free to play, having heaps of fun unlocking all characters. Still count at 2.1 million. I locked C3PO and Jedi Knight Revan in 2 days. Very nice. Very nice. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep track of all the stuff there, Kelly John. Probably mispronounced that. You may throw stuff at me. It's not about like if one's stronger than the other. I would say Sith on average typically are pretty strong, but there are some Jedi teams that just roll, right? But like you're getting Darth Revan, he is a very strong team. He can take on quite a lot of stuff for you. No, it's okay, Michael. You're asking good questions, man. If you're not sure, shit, I ask questions all the time because I can't remember half the things. Owie wants me to look at something? Sure. This is a treat. Great, powerful ally. Let's take a look here. What am I missing? A 6. The Night's Watch. Ahsoka to 9. Leia to 9. I mean, the difference in Rey, Ahsoka, and Leia to 9 are just, I mean, it's night and day. So, yes, capital ship, you have to take into Relic 9. You can get away with Relic 8, but at your level to press Wampa, yeah. Yeah, I'm just, you could do Lord Schmader, but I was going to look to see if he's... Here's the thing about Lord Vader. You can do him Relic 9, but remember, he's not needed for the raid. So I don't mind him staying at Relic 8. Since he's doing all these raid characters and stuff, you got to remember, Drex, he's got to do all these stuff. But I mean, if he's going to do the 4 clones, then he has to take Piet up, right? I always put Bless on what's her butt? Morgan, right? Is that what you mean? I mean, Lord Vader's not a bad one to do now too, but if you're talking overall GL like stat boost and what they get, Rey's damage is extraordinary. Ahsoka's a tank and Leia's a tank, right? Yeah, I mean, for the raid, if you did, like, if you told me you were going to do Grand Moff Tarkin to 9 with the new character, so he already has that Relic 9 with CX2 and Apo for the raid and leave Vader at 8, I would be okay with that. Vader's still pretty solid at, I mean, 233,000 protection. At Relic 9, I have, like, what, maybe 10,000 more protection than you at mine, so he doesn't get the same kind of stat boost. Say, you can get away with a Relic 8 Lord Vader, but I think Ahsoka, Rey, and Leia, these two being tanks and her because of her relic amplifier that she gets for the damage, really will pop. I do know what I was going to do today. I think I was going to take Ezra to 9 today, wasn't I? I just remember that. I'm going for the new Bad Batch. We're still testing on that. So I've had a couple holes with Lord Vader with the build that I did, Drex, with heavy protection on the team. And I've got a couple other guys going health, like Karth and some other guys. Timmy! What's going on, buddy? I think Spirit to 7 is fine. Because she does that heavy damage. So Spirit to 7 is fine. I haven't looked yet. I was just going through some of this other stuff. So yeah, I mean, the I'll show what I've gotten some hold with him. You know, I've gone heavy into the protection number because it translates in GAC and stuff to that massive health pool he has. Gotten a couple holds, but I wanted to get with Karth, and they changed theirs to like all health, and we're like, which way do we want to go? So we're kind of waiting to see how it all plays out, and then we'll if I have to, I'll change it over yet. So I think you are. Yeah, absolutely, Owie. 7's fine on Spirit. I think the GL's here. Even Lord Vader. I mean, I would have no problems you taking Lord Vader in the map. Dude. Not seeing anything extraordinary. Maybe bow to 8, more extra damage. Ezra. You gotta get Ezra higher. He's only relic 5. Gotta take him to 8 at least. I'm about to take mine at 9 because he just there. I'm trying to, that's what we're trying to figure out. So there's different opinions on this, Drex. So yeah, those are kind of the ones like Ezra. Some of the ones I just mentioned there, Ali, would be some projects for you. So here's my thinking about this, and I'm getting good results. We've had a couple rounds where Lord Vader's gotten holds. Now my whole thing was because of the kit, he translated his protection into health. So my thinking was I've got 247,000 protection, and then I see about 115,000 health. So that means when he flips over, he's got about 350,000 health. Then that 100% kicks in from the clone kit. So really makes him beefy, right? Now I'm getting good results. Got a couple holds. Now he's still got a hard counter. If you use SOKR or in the Seer, Starkiller, or Malicos team, is just eating it a lot, right? So regardless of whether we've had it geared one way or the other, that team seems to kick the shit out of it, right? I mean, I'm sorry, Malicos starts throwing rocks. If he gets around 2, that team is dead. Now, this is in 3, so again, we got to see what happens in 5. So I'll be the guinea pig on this. I think for me, the protection, high speed, good damage on him, with protection translating into health might be the way to go. I'm not 100% on it, Drex. So but yeah, so I'm trying to see what the result's going to be. So once we get like all the numbers and see the stats and like what's doing the best on defense and things of that nature, damage and everything, then I can give you a better assessment. But we've had 2 rounds of 3v3, not even 5v5. I can pull it up right now. Right now he is at 250, roughly 247,000 protection, 115,000 health, 11,000 something damage. So yeah, round 1 we got a hold, round 2, and this last round of GAC we got a hold with Lord Vader. So I'm trying to figure this one out myself. Intercept says, Ranger, before GA started, I was all about collecting gear I really didn't need. My foresight has paid off in dividends. You have done well, my friend. Your patience is paid off. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that. That'll do, Timmy. That'll be just fine. So yeah, and then if it turns out it's all health, then I will switch his mods, Drex. So I don't have I don't have a good solid answer for you. I wish it was like, this and bam. It's got the good protection. You know what? I was going to do that. Let's take Ezra to 9. I forgot about it. I said I would do that. I am such a poo-poo head. Sorry, guys. I just got distracted. I'm trying to help all these people. You like the juice? The juice is good. Yes. Funny we take him to 9. Yeah, I know, right? We still got this Disguise and then Scorch coming in. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. I don't think he's in right now. Actually, Mark B, I've been using Ninth Sister in a 5v5 squad with Lord Vader because she meets the UFA requirement and she's a pretty goddamn good tank. Rogue Guard's kind of falling off for me. The team that I've been using in fives in that scenario is Vader, the two clones, Ninth Sister, you get the tank and the UFU thing for Vader, and I've been throwing Thrawn in there. So yeah. And it works really, really well, especially on defense, I've been seeing. So now this is TW, some ancillary stuff, but that's not the team I'm going to be going for because with all the clones, you don't need the UFA requirement anymore. But until we get them, even with this Disguise Clone Trooper coming in, I'm still going to keep Ninth in there. I need that tank in there taking that damage, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all capital ship pilots should be Relic 9. One is required. I think two of them are required nines, but if you can. Like the meta ones for sure. All right, for you guys on a Taco Tuesday, we've taken them up to Relic 9. I've done it. I'm going to resave that roster right there. The only reason I'm doing that is because it's double drop and triple drop the next couple of days, and I can make up the signal data and stuff. Yeah, I've been that's the team I've been using Mark B for fives and stuff, and yeah, so Thrawn will drop off eventually, and then I'll put this Disguise Clone Trooper in that team. Now, if we have Scorch in, he's probably going to be the tank of the thing. Yeah, so. But I mean, Drax made a great point. With a 3v3 team, that could change where you're using Scorch and Disguise instead of the other two. I don't know yet. Roar, out of my question, out of just curiosity, running fleet. So should you make each capital ship fleet and relic? The main meta fleets, yes. Profanity, yes. Executor, yes. And then Profanity, you have to have hit Radis at 9, I think, to do the thing. And then you have to have 9 on Revan. We have to do Revan and Malik, but we only need Revan, but he's required 9. Executive you don't, but it's Piet, it's capital ship, and turn order and everything makes a difference. So you want him at 9 with all his stuff on. That translates to the ship stuff. No, at this point, Mark B, if you want to go more into Ninth Sister and use her on there, because on the Inquisitor team, I don't usually don't use Ninth Sister, especially if you have Reva. She's a good spot there. She really is. Yeah, it's a good spot. Yeah, Leviathan Profundity do require 9. Executor was kind of the one, just like, you can get away with 8, but I think at the end, 9 is just the play. I just do. Call me crazy. I mean, it's not just like, if you look at the Executor fleet here, I've done a couple 9s on that team to really get the jump on stuff. So let's go Bounty Hunters, right? Just to show. Boss is 9, Dengar's 9. Why? Because I want these ships doing fast stuff, especially Punishy one, and then the capital ship is 9. The other ones you can get away with at their levels, but yeah. Yeah, 9 helps with turn order with the capital ship, and then certain ships you want to have at 9. Boss is because he's a tank and it's a ship and he just takes a lot of damage and you like that. And then Punishing one because the faster he takes his turn before the other teams goes, well, the better you're going to be off. We've been doing a lot of mirror matches and that's made a big deal for us. Yeah, the faster P1 can go pew pew, the better. You're absolutely right. Interceptor, what's up? Says question on the SRK Darth Vader team. Does the Omnion pilot help? No. I don't use it in 5s. It's dropped off for me. You don't need it. The characters you're going to be using in 3s is going to be depending on where you're using it, but typically it's either Hux or Crew. And then in 5, it's SRKR, Ray, Red Lobster, Hawks, and Crew. You can go officer if you're trying to do a certain thing in certain situations, but typically that's the thing. I mean, pilot usually goes with like a Phasma team that you throw in the back because you have 5 other first order. Yes, that's just the way it is, Drex the Press Wampa. Yeah, I went Relic 9 for that exact reason, Drex. I mean, a lot of people that I've faced have their Dengars at 5. Few of run had it at 8, but me having mine at 9 and popping first, especially on when I'm doing either a mirror or whatever I'm using it with, and just to have that ship go and get him going, it's made a world of difference. Now, eventually people will get caught up and they'll do Relic 9 on Dengar and, you know, be a coin flip, but that ship RNG, what the hell you want me to do? Yeah, so you could, if you got Riva, go with her with Inquisitors. Obviously, you're not going to use 9th. Put her on your Lord Schmader team. Yeah, you can use Hux. Certain teams like Leia, certain teams like that you're going to use, like Jabba, you can use Hux, right? On Ahsoka, you want to use, I believe you want to use Crew, because they're going to do a bunch of funky stuff. You want him to eat all that stuff, right? We did that exact same fight yesterday. We fought Ahsoka, Ezra, and Hu Yang, and we won a Crew in there. But outside of that, like I say, your Jabba or some other stuff, you'll go Hux. Prevents a turn order, you get your SRKR team going up. So there's a little variation on the team in 3v3. And new rule for 3v3 for all you kids out there, especially in your Hyper Kyber, wherever Ezra is where my SRKR is going. I don't care if he's on Leia, or I'm sorry, Rey, or if he's on GLAT. Motherfucker is going down. I am not screwing around with that anymore. His fixes or whatever they did recently, plus him being at Relic 8 and 9, Leia just ain't cutting it anymore. We've tried so many times, especially like on a Rey team. You shoot him and he doesn't die, especially since we don't have that resistance pen on that the Datacron anymore. Oh God. Oh my God. Then Rey gets angry, and then she whirlwinds, and then someone's going to die. And it is not good. So yeah, wherever Ezra is from now on in 3s, that's where our SLKR Dark Ray is going. First thing I look at, all right, where'd you put Ezra? And if he's not shown if he's not even shown in one of the teams in the front, I'm like, okay, I keep SLK in my back pocket, waiting for that fucker to show up, because I know that's when we're going to use it on every time. You poke him, control him, do your thing, don't even screw around. It does eventually, Tim. It'll start translating, cascading down once you do that. I do the same thing now. Relic 5. I've got mine at Relic 5. All my droids are Relic 5. And we've been, especially with the Datacrons and stuff. Thank you, Essex Hammer. Sub for Prime. 20 months. Oh my God.
But I do not walk the way.
Yeah.
Did you bathe in the water?
Listen, Armor.
I did.
Essex takes baths.
Your helmet.
He doesn't take off his goddamn helmet.
No, I have not. Then you may join our covert.
Thanks. Thanks, Armor. Thanks. I'm glad you're here to tell us these things. Thanks, Shush. He's not shutting up. She done yet? Okay, good. Now I say this is all in my brain, because I would never say that to Armor directly, because she has that tool and I don't want to get bopped in the head. I wouldn't wake up. I went heavy on health. He's 321 speed. I do need to get, when I get some money to get him a little bit faster. I just didn't do it, but heavy in the health and protection. Not worried about damage or anything. I got to get his speed up. But the recent mod I did on him, couldn't calibrate. I couldn't do a goddamn thing, Lady Geek. Look at these misses. It's horrifying. Look at that. Could have had him like 350 speed with these mods. But no. Ample Games doesn't want me to. I can try here. Let's try again. Let's see what's going to happen. See if we can get some speed here. I mean, when it bloody rains, it pours. That's just mean. I mean, that is just mean, right? Come on, man. That's just not right. Should Apollo Creed, aka Creed, be a tad slower than Yellow Godzilla, aka Yes, absolutely. I still got my boss at 350, and then Grief is going right behind him. What do I got? I'm going to try if I can fix this right now. This is pissing me off. Illuminati's got me in a bad way. I mean, that's better. That's health. We could go with that. The arrow's fine. We need to do... That's good. Third by speed. Let's see if we can pull off a miracle here, skewers. Very angry. 16 speed, no health. It's 14 speed. Oh, it does have health. Flat health. Flat health. That's health. Enhance this. She'd do a lot of nasty things to me. That's looking promising, skewers. That's looking creamy. Well, we've got a winner. All right. That's good. I go for those crit champions. 13. Let's give this one a go here and see what we get. Oh, fuck you. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. I mean, he's better. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right, Ezra, we're getting you there, buddy. We're getting you there. All right, let's add you to the favorites because I'm going to work on your Slayer. Thank you, beefy, buddy. We're going to get that 350 speed on you, bro. All right, we get some more materials, then we will do it. Yes, I will make a monster out of Ezra. Get him fast, keep him beefy. So if we can get this to, let's see, we'll need to work on this. We didn't have a good one here, but if we get that one to hit, actually that's hit 5. That's perfect. That's got 5. That's got 5. Good. We need to get this one with a little bit more speed. That one with a little bit more speed. We have him near 340 if we can get it to pop right. 340 on Ezra would be pretty creamy with all the health mods and stuff we got. I'll take it, God. Not too schwabbity. Well, speak of the devil. Look who it is. Disguise Clone Trooper Epic Surge Pack. Let's see what we got for him. Yes, indeed. Just the pack and card pulls at the moment. All right. I have to exit the game for a second because I have to go buy stuff. And I can't let you see all my special stuff. We need to get the bundle. I have to give up some DNA to do this. It's processing. It's processing. Okay, we got that, and then we need to get the episode pass, I believe, too. We need that one. I think that's all we need for right now. Let me make sure. Make sure I got everything. Okay, we're good. Oh, good. All right, now we can log back in the game and get our goodies so we can have this goddamn clone trooper. Huzzah! Winning! Tiger blood. All right. Let's begin the process of leveling another clone trooper. And then we'll do the big 10 pull or 12 pull, and we'll see how many 5s and 7s I get. Again, almost coming up on 10 years I've been playing this game. Since I've ever gotten is a 15 on a pull. I don't want to get your hopes up, but if I do this, I'll let you guys know that it's not going to be good. Thank you. Let's see. Those don't need to do any of that anymore. Yes. Good. Yes.
Someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change. Oh.
We will be doing the Swavins Ray Rock, yeah, unfortunately. Right. Activation. Wait a minute, that looks like a clone that's disguised as a Jedi. The hell is this witchcraft? Do all the bells and whistles. Okay. Oh, we have to upgrade him a little bit. All right, what green piece is going to slow me down? So far, we haven't run into one yet. Am I going to get all the way to 11 and not run into... Aha! I knew it! It's this one. 9. That should cover it. Can we upgrade now? Aha! And then we'll need... What do we need? Oh, we'll need more of those. Yep. Same piece here? Nope. Yep, just need a bunch of those blue ones, which we can go get. All right, let's finish this crap. Get this stuff done. Ah, yes. Oh, good, good. Clever ruse. Yes, I'm putting the Zeta on. You silly beavers. PW. Now. Yeah. Go ahead. Anticipated this. Get some blues here in a second. I can't do really matter. Let's filter. Oh, what do we want to do? Offense, crit damage thing. Crit damage, crit chance. We haven't done that in a while. Will be different. Ew. Need to work on my stuff here. Well, let's just throw some mods on it for right now. I'll figure this out later. Have that. You have. Sure. Have that. Have that. The thing. Have that. We'll deal with him later once we get him up and running. All right, now we've done this. Let's see. We need to go to the quest. So quest. Where's the one that gives me the free shit? Maybe it's when you first do the episode track. Yep. All right. So let us do. Yeah, we gotta start with the character. Gotta do the first round of them. And then we'll do the big pull here. Let's get through the first stuff and then we'll do the big pull. Oh, look. Oh, hello. So good to see you. All right. Kill Jedi, she said. I think we can handle it. Haha, you didn't know he was a Jedi. We folded you. Doing good work here. I miss Death Trooper being in here. Made this fight go a little bit quicker, getting those death marks. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. All right, we killed him. We did it. Speed and potency, huh? Well, I mean... Rote. Promote. Oh, we need to do the episode track. Claim. 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 Into was PW start already. Right. You can get, for $71, you can get all that. Oh god. It's a bugged event on tier 1. What was the bug? I beat it. What happened? What happened? What happened? What are we looking at, Jesus? All right. Let's see. We're at 4 stars. Get our extra charge first. Okay. We're 45 out of 65. All right. Time for the big reveal, skewers. We're going to go for the big money here. Big cash prizes. We're going to go for the big rolls here. Big cash money. Big cash money. All right. All right. Now we'll get 10 for the next level. What's the next level? It has to be 5 stars, I believe. I will get 10, then 20 more come. So we got to get some good pulls here, skewers. Or I'm going to have to do another crystals. The only other thing I got option for is the $71.24 pack, and I'm not buying that. All right, here we go. Big money, big cash prizes. Again, the highest I've ever gotten is at 15. Of all these characters I've done over the years. I know a lot of you have hope. A lot of you have faith. It's never happened. Hell, I'll take 80 shards. I'm not even greedy, guys. I'll take 80. And I would be a very happy ranger. But let's see what happens. Here we go. Big money, big cash prizes. Let's go. No whammies. All right, let's see how this is going to play out. Well, I'm happy to report that our first number of the day was Swgoh. Okay, our next number that we're going is Swgoh. Hey, it's not a Swgoh, it's a 12. That's probably my big lucky pull for the day. It's a 12. So that'll be the most I get. Watch the next one be 5. Oh, a Swgoh. Okay. We are still flying half a ship, skewers. Swgoh. 5s yet. That's remarkable at this point. Another Swgoh. More Swgohs. Interesting. At 10? What is happening? They're going to burst my balloon here. 11. Okay. 7. 11. All right, last big pull. Let's see what we get. 12. Wow, that's got to be one of my best runs ever. Usually these are 5s, and it's horrible. Let's see. Where does that put us at? Good. I'm a little shocked at the moment. Okay, he is now 77 out of 85. Oh, this is fantastic. Fantastic. We don't have to spend any more on him. Good, good. Now we can do our thing. So we need to do this battle. Good, good. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We did not get, again, the 330. Apologize. Sorry. I tried again on another marquee event again, and it did not go our way. Huskins, what are you doing in the Jedi Temple? My lore may be a little off skewers, but I don't remember there being Huskins in the Jedi Temple. Could be wrong. All right, claim. 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 Not goal. Claim. This. Crap. Stuff and things and stuff. Good. Good. All right. So we didn't get the big pull, but we'll finish him in like on Sundays. Usually when I get these guys done, get them done on Sunday. Do the event, get the 15 shards, whatever, every day, and then yeah, Sunday I usually get these done, and then we'll pop them the relic and all that stuff on them, you know, get it done, and then we'll have this character up for the event next week. He'll be relic 5 for sure, eventually going to 9. I said I'd do all these to 9. So yeah, we'll see how good he can be. Now we did get some mods. Interesting, that was speed and potency. Actually, we have quite a few. No speed on a speed mod, it has to die. Unless this is potency and speed. And okay, it hit either. That's a horrible mod. Get out of here. Not good at all. All right, so got him up and running. Yes. Everroos I'm not going to do. That's for TEW. Don't really at the moment. What we do need to do is go in here and save a roster. Make sure you're doing all the stuff you resave your roster, kids. Got that done. So yeah, he's up as far as we can, and normal energy. I need to get some of those. You know, shoot a gajillion with double drops. And then that'll be ready for him to pop when we take him to 7 stars, get him relicked up, and then rock and roll. Not too swabbity. Not too swabbity at all. Hey, we didn't get the 330. We didn't get the 145. Hell, we didn't even get the 80. But, I mean, a couple 12s, a 10s, all Swevens. That's not bad, guys. That could have been worse. It has been worse. CX2 was horribly worse. We had so many 5s, I didn't know what to do with myself. I usually get 112, but I'm losing my goddamn mind. We got 2 12s and a 10. Can't believe it. I guess the Illuminati was taking a break. All right, so we got all his gear's pretty much ready to rock and roll. We got all his abilities. I just threw mods on him. What is his stats right now? Okay. Maybe speed and potency. This is they're kind of recommending. I'll fart around with the mods and stuff. Clemson, what's going on? It says W in the chat. Let's go. Hello there. Another happy landing. All right, we got that squared away. All right, we'll leave it open for a few more minutes here. Anything you guys have questions on stuff, we got him up and running. We got our GAC stuff done. We got everything ready for GAC. And then tomorrow, what we'll do on Wednesday is, my defense is good. The thing we'll need to do is we will need to look at Desi's defense and set that. She will not know what's going on, so we will do that. Then tonight I'll be back for some Baldur's Gate 3 and stuff, so yes. Three Scoundrels is going on right now? In the middle of the day? What in the hell is this witchcraft? Rapid Beaver I'm used to seeing. Lost Wombat I'm used to seeing. Soon the mighty Prince of Scribbles I'm used to seeing. But Three Scoundrels? In a cantina? At these hours? In this economy? Craziness. Crazy, I tell you. All right. Good to see everybody here. Happy Taco Tuesday. We just did all the stuff and things and stuff. We looked at a lot of rosters and stuff. Did a lot of good work today, folks. I think we made a lot of good progress. I helped a lot of folks. Good luck on all your double drops today. Remember, 0 times 0 is still 0. But hopefully you get lots of goodies and good rewards. Pays off dividends for you guys. And then we'll get ready for the next round. I did a little bit of Datacrons, but yeah, we're good on Datacrons. We're good on everything. Got our teams, stuff we're going to be rolling with these next 3 rounds of 3v3. Let the efficiency wars begin, I say. Appreciate that, Clemson. Now, is 2005, 2016 championship years Clemson won football stuff? I can't remember when they... I know they've won, right? Clemson football? I can't remember. Yeah, that's true, George Z. 0 times 2 is still 0, yeah. Appreciate the follow. This is the way. Welcome to our lovely little stream. We do this every day, Monday through Friday. Hanging out with the homies, doing some stuff, talking Swgoh, going over GAC, did a lot of roster reviews today, encouraging people to enjoy tacos. It's been a lot, Clemson. It's been a lot. Been a lot on our plate. We got it done. Got the new disguise Klooper. Now, typically, I people ask me like, do you take these immediately to 7 stars? No, I don't think spending that kind of cash on a character, unless the only exception is like when we had like certain circumstances like CX2 getting right into 3v3, I'll take them up to 7 stars in Relic immediately for 3v3 or 5v5, something like that. But outside of that, I usually just slow play it after that. Clemson says it is. God bless America. I do know my NCAA college football. You guys have never seen... that's so cool. I mean, all different college footballs have different moments and stuff. Wisconsin at the the third quarter with jump around, but the intros where the football teams come in. Clemson with Enter Sandman is pretty badass. If you're not seeing, go on YouTube and watch it. It's pretty cool. Come down the tunnel and they start playing that, and they've even had Metallica introduce it. We got Hetfield on the screen. Well, you got to start somewhere, Clemson. Right? We all started off as a noob. You look just fine to me. You're doing what you need to do. You're farming what you need to farm. And you're playing what you need to play. That's all that matters. I was once a noob, same as your father. Yes. All right. So yeah, I'll leave it up for a few more minutes. I'm going to do my double drops on screen, and then I think I got to go get some stuff from the store. I got some stuff to do. I got adulting to do. You got your 10th relic earned today? Nice. Very nice. Very good. Don't compare yourself to me, man, because I'm a day one player. I'm the OG of Swgoh, man. I've been playing this since day one, and old content creator. That means I put in a lot of time investment in this game. Do not compare your accounts to me. You do you, and you do well. It looks like you are doing well. Hey, Ryan Main with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I was once a young man when this game first came out. Now I'm an old crusty turd. And that's not good because I'm ginger. So I wasn't getting my daily intake of souls. I mean... who knows what I would look like? Ryan Main with the $5 super chat. That's all right. I appreciate it. That will go to the Ranger J 1999 costuming and Mando fund for our charity stuff. And some of it will go for the tacos. Delicious tacos on a taco Tuesday. Thank you, Ryan. Well, in a month when I get it from you. Gotta wait for it. Have to take their cut and give me the leftover. But very generous of them. Very appreciative. All right, how much time? I got a few more minutes. Yeah, we have a few more minutes, and then I'll do some double drop pulls for you guys. And then I got to go do some TW battles, but I'll do that offline. And I think I'm going to raid you guys over in the Three Scoundrels. I don't know what those hooligans are up to over there, but yeah, it must be the new characters or whatever's going on. I don't usually see them on during the day, so raiding them and giving them a hard time. You have gray hairs at 19? From what? No, Ryan, you're more than welcome. I can do one real quick. What do you need help with, man? Sure. Least I can do. You did a $5 super chat. Of course I can. Put your alley code in, man. What do you need help with? Got a few minutes here, man. I can devote it totally to you. The only thing I'm going to do is go pull some goodies for myself. Soak in a cold bath for 5 minutes. I worked out really hard today. Gosh, some of these workouts are just evil. Ugh. Maybe I'm such an idiot. I always push myself. 30 pull-ups? Sure, let's start it with that. Okay, put your alley code in. Yeah, I didn't think he'd be back so quick. He said when I was on there last week that he was going to be gone for a few days, at least a couple weeks, something like that. So, hey, if he's up and about, that's good news for us. We'll find out. I'll raid you guys over there. You guys can go make fun of him. And you can tell him yeah. Ryan, have you put your alley code in? And is YouTube not doing it? If it is, put like some strange, like put 3 numbers and put like a comma or an X and then do the next 3. There we go. Thank you, Ryan. YouTube's a little strange with that, mainly because of the spam that's been happening in YouTube of late. They may think it's a phone number, and they won't let it. Sometimes the numbers won't show up. I got you. Got you right. You got it, buddy. All right, let me see what we're doing. All right. You have Leviathan. Very nice. 11.15. I like this. What Kyber are you in? Kyber 3. You're down there with the Desert Eagle Snarfy. All right, so you said profundity. Let me look at that. I do like the profundity play. That looks nice. Good job. Ryan already knew before I even looked at his account what he needed to do. Guy's on it. And then Bo-Katan. Are you going for my girl Bo-Katanis? Oh, Ryan, I'm so happy for you. Yes, do that. Please, go get Bo-Katanis. Please, she's so good. I 1,000% encourage you to go get Bo-Katan with her giant dark saber of death. Please come join us, Ryan, in the 2%. I'm a big fan, longtime member of the 2%. I'd like you to come join us. Actually, push-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups are really good for your forearms, Benny. And I've got these kind of forearms because of that crap. I just wanted to sing your praises first one before we go into this. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 GLs. We don't have Ahsoka. Let me ask you this, Ryan. Are you in a guild that's going to be pushing hard on the new raid? Going to kind of dictate what I'm going to tell you to do here. What is the 2%? George Z, just look up Katie Sackhoff 2%. She did an interview with Christian Harloff a couple years back, talking about her fans in the 2%. Glorious. I don't want to ruin it for you, George Z. If I told you, it would take off a lot of the luster. Just go watch it. Just do Katie Sackhoff, Christian Harloff 2%. Watch the clip. You will enjoy your life. It's kind of, you're kind of in that limbo zone, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what your guild would like to do. you know, for the raid. So the question is, if it's not a thing of, do you need to work on the new stuff for the raid? If you have a choice. Hey, Shadowville? That's a name I've not heard since so well before you were born. What's up, my H-Town brother from another mother? Yeah, you can do curls. I find that doing chin-ups and push-ups really have built up my forearms over the years. Clemson says, I just got Ahsoka Snips Relic 3. Oh my god. Some people have maybe not heard of it, Benny, but we have, no, Benny, that's the wrong attitude. We have to introduce them to the 2% and get them on board with the 2%. We have to encourage them grow with the 2%. Shadowville, what the hell is going on, buddy? All right. I'm thinking here, there, Ryan. I mean, Balin's on board if you wanted to go for him. He's really good. Into Ahsoka. But that's a big haul. But you need a project, right? If going for the new characters for the raid is not something priority for you, then Balin would be a lot of fun. He's really good. I mean, getting Bo and then getting Balin with what you've got here would be extraordinary. I don't know if I want to push you to Ahsoka. I'd leave that to you. Shadowville says, I'm just working my ass off. It's not one thing, it's another. Oh, I bet. No. We will never be able to diminish the 2% there, Benny. Katie Sackhoff is wise as she is powerful, as she is beautiful. She dictates the number, not us. No, I didn't know that, Shadowville. I just thought you were working your ass off, you psychopath. I mean, if you told Maddie that, he's not going to automatically tell me. I had no idea, Shadow. God, I'm hoping you're okay, man. I just figured I know you were working and saw you in guild chat once in a while, and then you were doing stuff, but yeah. I mean, Gungans are good, but if you're past the point in the raid where you're not really doing much with them, then you can go back and work on Gungans later. So, I mean, one thing I am going to look at is where your boy's at in Queen Amadillar. Yeah, so Master Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, 7, possibly 9. So you can get the rewards, Ryan, get those extra crystals, cash, all that stuff. That would be priority number 1. Get those guys finished on the relic. After of course Bo Katan, because well, you were arm wrestling, Ryan. That's not, I mean, get out of here. I like taking Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon up because of the rewards. Then you have two choices. Either you go Balin Ahsoka, or you go New Clones Lord Vader to have something for the raid coming up. Jedi Vanguard. Because you're an endgame account here. So it's just a matter of where both are really good choices as far as I'm concerned, Ryan. Now, if your guild is not going hard into the raid, then why not get another awesome character like Balin, right, on top of everything else, and then get Ahsoka? That would be really, I mean, then you're done pretty much with your GLs. With some minor stuff here to do here and there. And then more, you go Lord Vader, get the clone team up with him, with Tarkin, go into Jedi Vanguard after you get Ahsoka, Bo done, and then you can go back and get Ahsoka later, right? You're at one of those tricky positions. There's not a wrong answer here, Ryan. Again, certain circumstances in your guild will dictate what you go for here. So I would be happy whichever route you choose. I mean, what would you be more interested in doing, and are you able to flex and do that kind of stuff? Well, I can answer your question here in a second, Shadowville. You got, well, that's, if you're going to be distracted by something, those are pretty damn good to be distracted by there, Clemson. That's a hell of a good team you got there. I mean, yeah, I mean, so let's do this. Since you like the new clones and stuff, and you got Lord Vader, let's do Mando, or let's do Bo, right? And then let's go do Lord Vader and the new clone team. You can make a decision on Vanguard and the other shit later, but it's a really good team. I'm really liking it. And if that's something you're really towards, then you can do that. Then you can go back and get Balin and Ahsoka afterwards, right? Because that's a big, heavy investment in relics and stuff. You have a little bit more flex on the relic level you want to do on the clones and stuff like that. So that could be a nice little break for you. You do Bo, ran out the Vader clone team. That really will help you out, and then give you some oomph in the raid. You get some of those good personal rewards for that. Yes, you will definitely do Balin before Ahsoka. You don't, yeah. Yes, you would get Balin before Ahsoka. Ahsoka would be something last, just because the amount of relic 9s and stuff on that, brother. I wouldn't do that to you. Unless that was your girl and you really love her more than anything, and you want to be with her and you just want to see her all the time. I know, Saul. He's on it there. He says that's right. Go Tigers. But yeah, I think that's a good path. I don't know how you feel about that, Ryan. I think that's good. I think that's a good path. I think that's you get Bo, then you get the new Lord Schmider team, get some stuff for the raid, helping your guild out a little bit, get a really good team, and then you can go into Balin and Ahsoka or whatever else comes out. You know, I think that would work fantastically. Yeah, I think that's what we do here, brother. And if you need any help with the modding stuff, you're more than welcome to reach out to me anytime. What is this? Oh, my daily rewards. Shadowvale says, I'm debating on what to do next. Take Remnant to Relic 9 or other GLs. Let's go GLs, Shadowvale. Let me look at your stuff here. Shadowvale, you guys, is my H-Town brother, homie, and longtime viewer and friend, and I'm sorry you weren't feeling well, brother. You didn't say anything to me. I had no idea, man. I just thought you were super busy. Your gorgeous significant other and living the good life down deep in the heart of Texas. What was I doing? Oh, guild manager. Shit. Shadow of the Veil. Where are you? There he is. There's mine. I would say Ray to 9 because she hits bloody fucking hard at 9. Third sister to 9. But if we're talking, if you just want to do Ray to 9, I would be okay with that. And then Empire. If you want to do the new clones, which I would be fine with, to 9 for the raid coming up, sure. Ezra to 9 is not a bad choice. I mean, those characters are popping out immediately. I just took mine to 9 today, right? I mean, Ezra today to 9, so yeah. He's looking pretty good. We got him 6-star. I mean, the pulls weren't bad, Brent2G. We didn't get any major pulls, but there weren't any 5, so we were able to get him to 6 stars, and on the path, we'll have him relic and run in for the event next week. I think you don't need to take Kenobi to 9. Ray to 9, definitely on board. Ezra to 9, because he's just a nightmare at 9. Third sister are 3 that I'd look at and go, yeah, maybe those 3. And then this is the top of the charts and stuff I'm looking at here, Shadowvale. But then also, if you want to go hard like I did on those clones with the Lord Vader team, since you have your Vader at 9, get them up and running and then take them to 9 and just save your stuff. You have to do Ray, man. That Relic 9 amplifier for her damage, she's like a different person, man. She just hits so much freaking harder, man. I mean, if you got them at, what do you got there? Is at you've got them at now 7's fine, man. If you've already done the brothers, leave them at 7, and then I think you do have the bros at 9, right? I would take Qui-Gon and to 7. No, Where's Master Quest? Oh, you've already got him at 9. I was like, wait a minute. How's your Poby? Oh, he's right there. So you're already getting those rewards. Just leave those at 7. I would go other stuff. Not leave them at 7. I'm leaving mine at 7. I just getting Lord Vader and stuff ready for the raid, and the other stuff I've done here recently with the Relic 9s, I just think pays off more. Raid 9, Ezra 9 will really pay off for you in dividends. Then just going hard on the 9s for the new team, especially the Vader team, I think will pay off dividends for you, bro. I mean, if you want to do Imperial Revenants, I wouldn't be upset about it, man. I just think that you've already got the bros. You got those good rewards coming in, so yeah. I took her to 9 because I had to. Now she is an attacker, but I think you can take her to 8 and be fine. Unless you want to go higher for her in the raid, but 7, 8, yeah. Yeah, 7, she's an attacker. You get those extra attack points up to Relic 8, and you don't need to take her to 9. GLD came in here and smoked me and made me drink a lot of nasty poo-poo Fosters and stuff, and so I ended up having to take her in a 9. You can see I've done a lot of Relic 9s here lately. Leading Lord Vader and Ezra and some other characters. GLD comes in, our other Texas friend, says, Ranger, you son of a bitch. Drink that at Foster's and take these characters Relic 9. I listen. Really mean to me. Tremendously mean. Makes me drink the nasty poo-poo diarrhea alcohol. Yeah. Oh, it was so bad, Shadowvale. You would have enjoyed seeing me drink all those shoeies and this other vile shit that Desi got me. Oh my god. Ooh, Roar says Malgus now at Relic 7. Good. Good. Filling your destiny. Best way to get droid brains? I mean... trying to think. Typically droid brains. Not many good spots, unfortunately. I know for me, not the episode, the guild activity. Is that recent? Oh, we get that. I typically how do I get the droid? Give me a second, I'm having a brain fart moment. Where the hell do I get the droid brains at? Why am I having such a hard time for that? Oh, that's right. New assault battles for CPSK droid brains. The weekly's not. Let me see here. I'm just going through the stores and just getting my brain in the right place. I know that certain stores have it. What's the best value in droid brains? I just having a brain fart moment here, guys. My brain's just shut down. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. Yeah, you have TW and stuff. Assault battles. I mean, those are typically, I don't think. I mean, 5 and not really. PW, you get the assault battles. Where else besides weekly shipments do you get these communists out? Why can I not think of where else you can get the goddamn droid brains? What is wrong with me? Yes, I know the episode track, but I don't know of any besides weekly shipments. Yeah, it's the only thing I could think of. I could have sworn there was another way to get it, but maybe I'm overthinking it there, Ren2G. I know this one. I know the assault battles and stuff. PW, right? Is that really all we get droid brains at? Jesus Christ. That's kind of diarrhea, man. And 1,500 for 5 is horrible. Come on, we got to do better. Yeah, you get it in the episode pass. New assault battles, right? Why did I think there was another place to get these? Oh my god. Yeah, on the episode pass, if you have it, here I'll show, if you're doing the episode, the track thing. Actually, I hit the wrong thing here. My apologies. You go on the episode track, you can look at all the rewards here, and you can see there's a droid brain. I don't know if there's any on the bottom. You can see all the rewards you get. There's another one. 3, 4, 5 there on the top tracks, none on the bottom. I didn't see any on the bottom. No, Omicrons and stuff, but no. So 5 there. Plus, if you do TW, you get some the assault battles, and then 1,500 crystals per week. Oh, yucky. What? I'm pretty terrified to look. It's been a minute since I looked at that. Let's just for shits and giggles see what you need to give up to get more of these. But, you know, you can't even, yeah, you can't, nothing. Can't do a goddamn thing. Oh, that's pretty brutal. I could have sworn there was another place, man. You're not wrong, Don Zensi. It says brings up the modern day stun gun blocks. I've just not ever had never really thought about it because I'm just constantly doing all this stuff. That's really diarrhea. Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know what your luck with that is, George, but mine is pretty awful. Well, yeah, you get it from TW. You get more if you win. That's really crazy. Assault battles once a month. Episode pass every week track. Then TWs for a month. That's it. Unless you're buying them. Oh, yuck. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. That's insanity. Dear God. I need more of these and more of those. Oh, I got 32. I got 24. Yeah, I guess refresh duel for 1,000 crystals. What would the dual one be? Well, that you could get the other ones though, right? It's not a guarantee that you get the droid brains out of that. Yeah, you could get the Kurtagi pads instead, right? Same thing with this stuff here. So it's not a guarantee. You could refresh and try to get some more droid brains here, but you could end up with that. Not that that's a bad thing per se, but if you're really needing droid brains, that's not a guaranteed one. Right? Holy mother of God. Oh. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I really thought there was another place. I don't know why I thought that, skewers, but I really thought there was other place to get Gertie keypads. That's ew. Well, my apologies. Probably. It's not like if you need more droid brains and stuff, yeah. I'm just happy. We got some people I haven't seen in a while in the chat today over on YouTube. With my good friend Shadow and Ao was in there. Really nice. Shadow, I hope you're doing better, buddy. The ARP things, and I was like, oh my God. No idea. What the fuck? Ranger, be smart. Go here. Get the blue thingies. Don't spend anywhere else. A bit more. There we go. We got what we need there. And then we don't need to resave our roster. And then let's do this. Get hopefully 12. I'll take 12. I got 8. Drop rate on these is 4. Diabolical. Criminal even. Data. And then yes. All right. I think that covers the gambit. Now I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few hours doing some Baldur's Gate 3. I am going to send you guys over to the Three Scoundrels guys because that just does. That's awesome that they're streaming right now. You'll give those guys a hard time. And then you guys know the deal. I'll be back for some Baldur's Gate 3 tonight, and then we'll be back tomorrow looking at GAC and stuff. They can't. I get it. I get it. So go enjoy their sub to those guys. A lot of fun. I've been on that show quite a few times. So have fun over there. I don't know if they're doing YouTube guys. So yeah, I didn't see anything from Scribbles and anything. So yeah. So everyone have a wonderful rest of your day. If you need me for anything, join our Discord. You can find it in the link in the description, things of that nature. You're more than welcome to reach out to me for any modding, anything you need. Thank you, Ray Rock. I will try to have a great talk with Tuesday. So everyone have a great rest of your day. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. He just launched. Well, then the scoundrel guys can deal with it. I didn't see that. So I waited as long as I could, Saul. So go have fun with the Cantina boys, and then they'll probably send them over to Princess Scribbles. So love you guys. Be safe. And I'll see you tonight. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you when I see you. Salute. Enjoy. Yeah, Shadow, reach out to me, brother. Let me know what's going on, man.